Before we get into the video, I need you guys to do me a favour. Number 1, like the video. Also comment, let me know your thoughts on the case. Now this is exactly why a large part of the general public cannot trust police officers. Where is the vetting? Now once again, a former police officer who worked for the Met is back in the news after he has been charged for multiple R's against a woman and 13 attacks. 24-year-old Cliff Mitchell excelled at being a police officer, and again he worked for the Met and was able to keep the peace in urban communities such as Croydon and Hackney. However, beneath the authority and policing figure lurked a predator that loved women so much, and he was a scumbag for all intents and purposes. He forced himself onto these women. Now a victim had dialed 999 and made allegations against Cliff Mitchell, explaining on the 5th of September 2023 the police officer had gone to a woman's home he had previously R'd, blindfolded her with his hooded jacket, and then led her out of her home. He then forced her into the car and another woman as well. He then bound her arms and legs with cable ties before taping her mouth closed. He then told the woman and the other person, if you try to run away, I will stab you. I don't care about my life anymore. The woman thankfully managed to use her brain and explained to Cliff Mitchell, who loved his Audi, that she was going to be sick. She also shed tears. So Cliff Mitchell let her out of the car so she could be sick at the roadside. However, the victim took the opportunity to make a run for it. Now members of the public witnessed the victim running without shoes through traffic before Good Samaritans stopped their car in Hackbridge and then drove her away. The 999 call was played to the jury, and they listened to the frightened woman screaming on the phone saying that the officer was behind her following the Good Samaritan's car. The Good Samaritan, also a woman, then explained to the dispatcher she witnessed the victim getting out of a white Audi and running through traffic, dishevelled and clearly afraid, and of course having no shoes on. She had bruising to her knees, the skin round her wrist was raw, and there were scratches discreetly to her hips. Now when the allegations were investigated by the police, Cliff Mitchell was suspended. During the investigation, police found a second victim, who also explained they had been bound into Mitchell's car as well, and had previously been held at Blade Point 2 in multiple separate incidences. This was between January 2014 to January 2017, while again he was a serving officer. Now when Cliff Mitchell's home was searched, they found cable ties, similar to the ones that the victim had described. Now the former police officer is due to be sentenced soon, after being found guilty of all charges against the two women. Also, there was a charge against the kid as well. We'll see how long it gets. Stay safe, safe.